Myself, Sai Krishna. Now we are going to discuss about the median of normal distribution. First, what is normal distribution? Normal distribution, it is a continuous random variable x is said to have a normal distribution if its density function with parameter of mean mu and the standard deviation. If the probability density of a function is represented as p of x equals to, or p of f of x is equals to 1 by sigma under root of 2 pi into e power minus 1 by 2 into x is minus mu by sigma also. Here sigma is a standard deviation and mu is a mean, and the value of x is from minus infinity to plus infinity, and whereas the value of mean is from minus infinity to plus infinity, and the value of standard deviation must be greater than 0. Here the mean mu and the standard deviation sigma are of two parameters of a normal distribution. X means x follows the normal distribution with a mean mu and standard deviation sigma. Then it has some properties that are f of x must be greater than or equals to 0, and the integration of f of x by the limits minus infinity to plus infinity is always equal to 1. Here the mean of normal distribution, or here mean is a mu, that is equals to integration of f of x is by using the limits minus infinity to plus infinity. Here the value of f of x is 1 by sigma under root of 2 by e power of x minus mu whole square by 2 into sigma square. By using the limits and applying it, we are getting the value as a mu. Next, the median of the normal distribution. If m is the median of a normal distribution, we have the limits that are minus infinity to m of f of x dx is 1 by 2. Let's see the proof here. Integration of minus infinity to plus b f of x dx plus b to m f of x dx. As we are dividing the limits minus infinity to m by minus infinity to b and b to infinity, and getting that as 1 by 2. Let's take the first parameter as minus infinity to b f of x dx. Here f of x value is 1 by under root of 2 pi sigma into e power minus x minus mu whole square by 2 into sigma square dx. And we are taking, we are assuming that x minus b by sigma as an z, since we get x equals to sigma z plus b, and we are differentiating it, dx equals to sigma dz. Here the b is constant, so differentiation of b is 0. By changing the limits as an x-axis minus infinity, then z as minus infinity and b as infinity, then z as 0 we get equal 1 by 2 pi sigma integration of minus infinity to 0 e power of minus z square by 2. Here we have assuming before z as x minus mu by sigma, so integration of getting this, we are getting 1 by 2 pi integration of 0 to infinity e power minus z square by 2 into dz. Since it is a symmetric property, then minus in integration of 0 to infinity e power of minus z square by 2 into d of x is under root of pi by 2. And by substituting this value 1 by 2 pi into under root of pi by 2, we are getting the value as 1. Hence, the median of a normal distribution is 1 by 2. From equation 1, we are getting that minus infinity to b f of x dx plus b to m f of x dx as 1 by 2. And we are substituting this value, we are getting as 1 by 2 plus integration of b to m f of x dx, and equals to equating to 1 by 2. Then we are getting that integration of b to m f of x dx as a 0. By the symmetric property, integration of a to b f of x dx equals to 0, then a equals to b and f of x must be greater than 0. Hence, here the value of b equals to m. Hence, we have proved the normal equation. It is a normal distribution of curve. In this curve, it is a symmetric line which divides equally. This is a 50%, this is a 50%, means it divides the area into two equal parts. Here, this is the median. In the normal distribution, mean equals to median equals to mode. Let's see this one. This is an unimodal and bell-shaped curve, which is a asymptomatic at a t-axis and symmetric at a t is equals to 0 line. Let's take an example. This is a problem. The masses of 300 students are normally distributed with the mean of 68 kgs and the standard deviation of 3 kgs. Then we have to find how many students have a masses greater than 32 kgs. In the question itself, they have given the mu value as 68 and the standard deviation as 3 kgs. Let's find the first one, greater than 72 kgs. They have given mu as 68 and the standard deviation as 3. As for the first one, let's take x is as 72 kgs. Then here we have the formula as z equals to x minus mu by sigma. Here the x value is 72, mu value is 68, and z value is, we are getting by substituting 1.33. And the question that has mentioned that x is greater than 72, similar to p of z greater than 1.33. Here the 1.33, let's see before one. Here the 1.33 is lies right side of the origin. Then they are asking that we have to find after 1.33. So this is a 50% and that is a 0.5 area as the right side. We are removing that 1.33 from the 0.55 as a 0.5 minus area of 1.33. Here the area of 1.33 is 0.4082. Let's see how it has got the value. Here the 1 point, the value is 1.33. We have to took 1.3 under the 3. This is the 3, and here is the 1.3 value. Then the 1.33 value is 0.4082. By substituting this, we are getting that 0.018. The number of students are 300 into 0.0918. The number of students with the mass greater than 64 are 28 students. Here, then greater than the mass of 72 is that 28 students, and similar to that, the second one is they have given that the students less than 64 with mass. Here the x value is 64 and the mu value is 68, sigma is 3. By substituting these three values, we are getting that minus 1.33. As per the z table, we don't have negative values, so we have to take the only positive values, that is modulus of z. The asking less than 64 value, so p of z less than 1.33, and we are getting that 0.5 minus a of 1.33. as we are getting minus 1.33, it is a value here. We want less than minus 1.33. So from the total value, that is 0.5, we are substituting the area of 1.3. As we saw before, the area of 1.33 is 0.4082. By substituting this, we are getting 0.0918. They have given totally 300 students. In that, how many students are less than 64? Just simply multiplying the value, we are getting that 28. And the last one is when the number of students in between the 65 and 71. We have to find first Z1. Z1 equals to x1 minus mu by sigma. Here the x1 value is 65, mu is 68, and the sigma is 3. By substituting this value, we are getting the minus 1, and the Z2 value x2 minus mu by sigma 71 minus 68 by 3. We are getting the plus 1 value, and then we are substituting that p of 65 less than x less than 71. As one is a positive and the another one is negative, we have to add the area of both, that of a of z2 plus a of z1, that is a of minus 1 plus a of plus 1. As we don't have minus and plus signs in the z table, let's take that 2 into area of 1. Here the area of 1 is area of 1, it means 1.0 under 0. Here the value of a of 1 is 0.3413, and by substituting the 0.3413, we are getting the 0.6826. The total number of students are 300 into 0.6823, and we are getting the value as 205 students. And this is the example we consider for the finding of area, as these mean, median or mode are equal in the normal distribution. So we can find one and related to the other. Here the mean equals to mu equals to mode.